Hello everyone, today we will be playing Food Empire. I'm gonna go ahead and file select. We're gonna start a new file, hit play. So I saw this game through the YouTuber named Seniac, so shout out to him. I have no clue where my pants are, but that's whatever. We're gonna go ahead and see how to play this game. Go ahead and hit F so we can buy some dough. We'll buy 3 dough. And then we can open our inventory. Let's see. We already have a dropper, so we're just gonna go ahead and place the dropper right here. Okay. So we have the dropper placed. We're gonna go ahead and place. Let's see what else we have. We're gonna place a rusty conveyor. Let's make sure it goes the right way. Yep. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and place a bread furnace, maybe. And a rusty cell crate. I'll go ahead and place all this. We deposit all the bread we have, and it should go through here. Right? Go through here. It should bake, and then it should sell for money. Yeah, $14. That's amazing. Okay, so we're already making $14. Go ahead and buy some more bread, maybe. Yeah, we can go ahead and buy some more bread. So let's go ahead and go here. We can buy 11 pieces of bread. Okay, we can go ahead and deposit all the bread we have. So now we have 14 bread in here. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna let this sit. I'm gonna let all the dough dispense out of the dispenser. And I'm gonna come back, we'll see how much money we have, and we'll go from there. Alright, what's up everybody? I'm back. So we have all the bread has already been through the dispenser and through the furnace and all that. So now we're gonna be able to buy new things, such as a bread spicer. We can go ahead and buy 2 of those for $100. We can get, I think that's it. So we can use the rest of our money to buy resources like the dough and the spice. So we're gonna buy 5 dough and 10 spice, and then now we could buy 3 dough. No, yeah, 3 dough and 6 spice. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move this over here, or remove it. Then go ahead and go into our inventory. So now we have a spicer, and then we'll make the spicer go into the furnace, and then after the furnace we're gonna have another spicer. Oh, I'm stuck. Go ahead and reset character. Alright, so after the spicer we're gonna have the crate. Gonna move the crate into the end. Okay, so now we just need to deposit all of the stuff we have into here. Now it should deposit out, go through the spices, get baked, go through the spice again, and we make $44. So that's easy money right there. We can go ahead and buy, I don't know, 10. Go ahead and buy 10 dough, and then we can buy 20 spice. So we can go ahead and input the 10 dough, input the spice, and now we have 11 or 10 still going through, and we already have $100 or $200. So we can go in here and see what we get next. So we have a bread purifier. For some completely unknown reason, people have been complaining about rust in their bread. This purifier cleanses the bread of its rust. Bread can only be cleansed once. So it costs $500, which is we're close to. It increases the value by 1.5. Okay. There's a bread softener. Use this bread softener to soften your bread up to 10 times, increasing its value. only works on bread that has been baked. And the value increase is 10%. I'm guessing each one. Okay, we have a wheat injector. After depositing whole wheat into the machine, it will inject regular dough that passes through it with whole wheat. Dough can only be injected before baking. And then we have a demolder. Bread can only be demolded once, 1.5 times. And then this upgrader can be used 5 times. Its value increases 20%. So now we have $647. We're gonna go ahead and buy 9 of each, and then 18 of this, and then we can go ahead and buy 1 bread purifier so we can start making more money off of this stuff. Go ahead and move this and place down the bread purifier. Make sure it's going the right way. Yep. And then we'll move this back to where it was. We'll insert the spices, and we'll insert our bread. So now we should be making around $60 per. The next thing we need is, let's see, $750. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let all this bread go through. Once it goes through, I'm gonna put that money back into some more bread and spice, and then when all of that goes through, I'll come back to y'all and we'll see how much money I have. Alright everybody, I'm back. We're here. We got $2.49 thousand. So this is amazing. We can buy 3, I think. Oh, wrong one. We can buy 3, yeah. So we can buy bread softeners, which will increase the value by 10% each. So overall it's like a 30% value increase, which is pretty good. We need to buy this. We'll buy 10 of this and 100 of this, and then we could buy, let's see, 5 of this and 10 of this. Okay, so now we can go ahead and move this out of the way, go into our inventory, we can equip this. Oh, it's super shiny. I don't know how to fix that, but that's whatever. Let's see. Yeah, it's super shiny, but we're gonna go ahead and deposit all of our bread. Oh, we're gonna deposit half and all. Okay, so now we should be getting like anywhere from $70 to $80 each, which will allow us to, okay, we get $83 each. This will allow us to buy more of the bread softeners. And then when we get 10, we'll be able to go and do other things, such as like getting, what's it called? Getting a wheat injector, bread demolder, and some bread preservers. So that would be pretty cool. We only need $750 each for the bread softeners, so that shouldn't be too hard. We should be there any moment. Alright, we're here. I'm gonna go ahead and buy, let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and buy 1 bread softener. Go ahead and move this out of the way. Place another one of these down. And then place this back. So now we should be making anywhere from like $90, so $91.8. Okay, so it's increasing around $10 each. Shouldn't take too long. I think we are out of resources though. Yeah, so we can go into the shop. We can buy 20 bread and 40 bread spices. We can go ahead and deposit all this into here, and then deposit all the bread. So this will help us. We'll get $90 each, right? We'll get probably around $1,800 for all this. Alright, we're back. We have $805 or $897 now. Go ahead and buy another one of these from the shop for $750. We can move this out the way. We can go into our inventory and place another one down. So this is 1, 2, 3. This is 5 right here, and then it should be around $100 now for each. Yeah, exactly $100. So now we're making 100 each, and we have 3 more. And then once these 3 go, then we can buy a bunch more bread and spices, and that will help us get a lot more money. Alright, we're at 700. We have another $750. We can go ahead and go into the shop and buy another one, and then move this out the way. Go into here, and then put this back. Okay, so now with all the bread and stuff, we should be making around I'll say $110 each. So we're gonna go ahead and check, and then I'm gonna go and AFK until all this bread is sold, and then once all the bread is sold, we can go buy even more bread softeners and hopefully it gets 10. So I'll see you. Alright, I'm back. We got 2.3k. And go ahead and go into the shop here. We can buy 2 more bread softeners. This gives us another 20% increase. We can go ahead and come up here. We can move this out the way. Let's place down the 2 bread softeners. And boom. Okay. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we have 8 bread softeners. We have $800 left over. We can go ahead and buy some dough. Let's buy 25. Let's buy 50. 50 dough. And then we'll buy 100 bread spices. That way we can really get good. Go ahead and put all of it into the machines. Now dough should be dispensing every time. So all we need is $1,500 more dollars over here, and then we'll have enough money to start getting the other stuff. So we only need $5,000 for the wheat injector. So once we get the other 2, I'm thinking maybe we save up for the wheat injector, maybe get some more bread and spices if we need to, but it shouldn't take too long to get the wheat injector. We're making, let's see, $132 right now each bread. So it's going pretty fast. I did see this over here on this right side. It says tiers, and we need 75,000 XP to unlock. So I don't know for sure what XP is. I'm thinking it's money total, because up in the top right here it says XP, and obviously we don't have that much XP, but I'm thinking maybe it was like the total amount of money we've earned, and that's how we're getting XP, because XP goes up every time we get money. So could be that. But anyways, we need 75,000 XP to unlock the next tier, which will probably be the next video, which, you know, if y'all like and subscribe, will happen. If not, we're gonna have to move on to another game. Alright, we're at $2,440. So now we should be able to buy the last 2 machines for this. Go ahead and come over here. Let's move the crate first over here, and then we'll place them down. Oh, let's move it back. Okay. Then we'll move the crate right here. Now we're making $159 each, which is way more money than we were making before. Now we need to save up for $5,000, right? Yeah, we need to save up for $5,000. We can get a wheat injector, and the value increases by 2. So this should be good. We only need 2,500 more to get the wheat injector. And if I'm reading this right, it says after depositing whole wheat into this machine, it will inject regular dough that passes through it with whole wheat. Dough can only be injected with whole wheat once before baking. So I'm thinking we leave the conveyor here, we put the wheat injector, and then we have the furnace spice, and then we have this machine and then these 10 machines. I'm thinking that's how it's gonna go. I'm not for sure, but it says once before baking, and this is a furnace that bakes it, so it has to be before that. So we have to delete all this and move it down to be able to put the bread injector in there. Alright, we're at 4.66 thousand. We only need around 300 more, which is like 2 bread, to be able to buy the wheat injector. We're gonna go ahead and let all of these all the bread that's left pass through, so that we can have enough money to buy the whole wheat, because it's 100 each, which is a massive amount of money. We also need to buy some dough and bread spices, so we need some extra money. So once this bread sells, that's going through here right now, we should have like an extra $900 to spend. Let's see. Oh, I think it already sold. Okay, so we have $780 to spend. We're gonna go ahead and buy the wheat injector. So we have $786. Let's buy 6 pieces of whole wheat. 6 pieces of this. We need 12 pieces of this and 6 pieces of this. So now we just remove all this so that we can put the bread injector in. Okay, go into our inventory. Let's place down the bread injector. Go ahead and deposit all the wheat bread we have, and then we can deposit all, or actually let's save it until we have everything placed down. Okay, so after this we have the spice injector, then we have the furnace. Okay, now we have another spice injector, and then a bread purifier. Alright, and then we have the 10 of these. Make sure we place it right. Alright, we have 10 of these. Place it down. Alright, and then now we can finally place down the crate that sells it all. And now we should be able to put all of our stuff in here. Yeah. So let's deposit all the spice we have, and deposit all the bread we have. Okay. Alright, so now let's see how much money we make with all this put down. It should be around $300. Let's see. Yep, okay, so with all this put down, we make around $300, so $315 to be exact. So let's see what's next to get. It is, okay, wait, let's see how much XP we have. We have 19,000 XP. Okay, that's pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and see how much what's next. So we can get a bread demolder. Let's see how much it costs. $7,500. Okay, so we need $7,500 to buy this, which is a little ways away, so we're gonna wait for that. We're gonna go ahead and buy some more whole wheat. Let's buy 10, and then we can buy 20 spices, and I'm gonna buy 9 bread just because we already have 1 bread in the dispenser, and then we could buy another 600. Let's get that, and then we might be able to buy another 100 worth of it. Yeah, okay, buy another 100. Yep, okay, so now we have 16. Let's make sure. Oh, we have 17. Okay, we need to buy another. Oh wait, close menu, close menu. Half the spices, all the spices. Okay, we're just gonna leave it for now. We can buy some more bread once we sell that. Alright, let's just buy a bunch of bread, like 500 bread is 2.5. Okay, let's buy 100 bread. Yeah, let's buy 100 bread. We'll buy 200 spice when we get enough money. Shouldn't take too long. Go ahead and buy 100 spice. We just need one more bread to sell. Okay, now we have 100 spice for each machine, and we also have 100 dough. So now instead of buying all three, whenever we need, we could just buy the whole wheat, however much we can. So right now we can buy 10, and then we can just deposit it in here. And now we should be making a lot more money. So I'm gonna let all this bread go through here, and I'll see how much money we make after that. Alright, so the last bit of the bread has went through here. I'm gonna go ahead and buy some more wheat bread. We're gonna buy 50. Spend all my money on it. And then we're gonna deposit into here. So let's check it out. We have a good lineup of machines. We have 2 more machines to go, and then we get a new tier. So in the next episode, if you guys like and want to see more, we will be going and unlocking the next tier, and in future episodes we could unlock further tiers. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next episode. Peace out.